many signs to Pharaoh. And Pharaoh would say, yeah, okay. But then he would change his mind. Every time. Even when the Red Sea opened up. And here went the children of Israel behind Moses, alayhi salam. And when they got to the other side, here's Pharaoh chasing them. And the children of Israel were saying, oh, we knew we shouldn't have done this. Man, they're going to get us. Oh, we're in big trouble. They were worried. But then Allah closed the water in on Pharaoh and his people. And look what Allah says. Look what he says. Because you refuse to believe. Because the guy, look what he's saying first. He's saying, okay, I believe in the God, the Lord of the children of Israel and Moses. I believe in him now and I'm a Muslim. He said it. When the water was coming in on him. And Allah said, now? No way. Allah going to accept it now. And then he said, and will preserve you in your body as a sign. And guess what? That's one of the reasons why some of the scientists today have become Muslims. Because they saw this sign. When they found, hey, here's one of the ancient pharaohs preserved with no embalming fluid. Preserved without the regular embalming technique. How did they? They said, well, he drowned. It's evident that he drowned. And they said, well, maybe this is Moses. Not Moses himself, but the Pharaoh of Moses could be this guy. They brought in Dr. Maurice Bukai. He examined it, and he found, to his surprise, oh my God, this could easily be the one mentioned in the Bible. That could be a true story. And when the Muslims there in Egypt said, so? He said, no, this could be. They said, so it's in the Quran. It says Allah will preserve him in the body as a sign. There he is, so we believe it. Dr. Maurice Bukai wrote 2 books, very famous. One's The Origin of Man, and the other one he wrote, The Bible, Quran, and Science. And by the way, he said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu Muhammad Rasulullah. That brings us now to the message. What was the message of these prophets? What did they bring that was such a hard thing for the people to accept? What was it was being said that was so tough on them that they would reject even with these miracles in front of them? What is it that Jesus alayhi salam was telling his people? La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. What does that mean? Well, if you've been around the Arabs, around their family, and they got children, you know this word la all the time. La, 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 la. And now you know what it means. I don't have to tell you, do I? No, 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 no. So la, ilaha. Ilah is the word in English, God. Allah has no equivalent in English. There is no equivalent for the word Allah in English, so we substituted the word God with a big G, the same way the translators did when they translated the Hebrew and put a God with a big G or a God with a little g. And please, I'm sorry, but can't you be more creative than that? Because when people are talking, they don't have any way to show you the big G, little g, and it'll be like, I was talking about that guy's little God, this little, and then the big God, and what's that? That doesn't make any sense. And when you start a sentence, you have to start with a big G anyway, so how do you make a distinction? The word Allah comes from the root, but it's unique because you can say Al-Ilah, that means the God. So Allah does not mean the God. Al-Ilah means the God. Aliha, that's the gods. Al-Aliha, the gods. But the word Allah, coming from the root, means about worship. There's one part of the understanding in Islam called Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah, which is the monotheistic understanding of worship. And that's from this word, Ilah. Allah cannot be made plural. The word cannot have 2 or 3 or 4. And the word Allah cannot have gender, male or female. Can't do that. Now right away somebody could say, oh man, please, I got a translation of Quran right here, and it says, He is Allah, Allah, He is this, Him, His. It's all over the place. Masculine, and this is only out of respect. It's only out of respect because Allah does not have gender. Not he, not she. Not like anything in the creation. لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْبَصِيرُ. Means there isn't anything like Allah. Nothing. There isn't anything like Allah, but He is all-hearing and all-seeing. And that's not like us, is it? Is it? Can you see everything? Of course not. I can't even see everything in the room. I mean, if I turn around, but now I can't see you. And as far as hearing, well, dogs can hear more than we hear, don't they? Come on. So for sure, we realize that Allah is not like creation. But now the other one might say, hey, I found in the Quran it said we, our, us. What about that? What kind of plural? Is that Allah and His cabinet members? Is that Allah and His parliament? Is that Allah and His jama'ah? Is that Allah and the angels? What is this about? Well, the fortunate thing for us is English has the same thing. And that's the respect you give to someone because of their high status. Like a king or queen, when they make any decree, they never say I, they say we. We declare the following decree on this date, on this place, like this. So they use we, our, and us. And to help you with the English, I'll digress for a moment to show you something. When we speak to people and talk to them directly, we don't treat them the same as we talk about something else. If I said, these chairs over here, these chairs, those bottles over there, they are nice. Those chairs are lovely. I use the word are because it's plural. But if I have something by itself, this camera is a nice camera, rather small, aimed at my stomach. It's okay. But it is, and those are. Always it's that way in English, yes or no? No, it's not. Because when I speak to you or about myself, I change it. I speak to you, and you're one person, you're single, any of your brothers single, will make dua for you. That's a joke, you're supposed to laugh. That's better, much nicer. Okay, here we go. But seriously, a person by themselves, you just now caught it, okay. A person by themselves over here, and you're saying to them, you is my friend? Well, from Egypt, maybe you'll say that. But Saidi. Or you say, you are my friend. Are. And when I speak about myself, do I say I is? In some parts of New York, yes we do. But we say, I am. And this is that royal status that we're using. Okay? So I said this because this is the message. This is the message. You have to know who is Allah. This is His name. And it's an amazing name. It's talking about the center of worship. He's the center of worship, not plural, and not having any partners whatsoever. Perfect name for the perfect God. Yes or no? Yes, of course. And by the way, it's the name used by the Jews and Christians. Huh? What do you say? No. Yes. Well, I'll prove it to you. When you go into a hotel, check in the hotel, put your bags down, go over to the bed, there's a little table with a lamp, and you pull out